myself. The name is Bradley Dupree, attorney at law. I am now on retainer to Mr. Bo Sawyer. You may ask, why would somebody of his stature need an attorney? Well, folks, Mr. Sawyer is a victim. Last week, he was a victim of a brutal and unprovoked attack by none other than Mr. Harper III. As you can tell, my client here has been emotionally and psychologically affected by this attack. And we are here today to see that justice is served. That being said, we have an order of no contact against Mr. Harper Dirge. This order of no contact bans Mr. Dirge from the building. Now, what was your name again?
The name is Bradley Dupree.
Bradley Dupree. And you are a lawyer for Mr. Bo Sawyer. See, that kind of rhymes, doesn't it? Lawyer, Sawyer.
This is serious.
Okay, you want games? You guys want to talk about games? How about the stunt you pulled on Karryt Dirge a couple weeks back? How's that for games?
At no time has my client ever attacked Mr. Dirge without provocation.
Mr. Dupree, I know that you may be a little bit newer to, the United Wrestling Coalition, but we do have video evidence did in fact take place. Oh, I get it. Mr. Dupree, he's a puppet, and Sawyer's the ventriloquist.
If you recall, Mr. Dirge called out anybody in the back. That included my client.
Okay, well, that being said, your client took matters into his hands the wrong way. Had he approached me about a possible #1 contendership, none of this violence would have had to have happened.
Well, I am the authority for Mr. Sawyer here. Yes, I'm his authority.
Really?
You're in my ring where I am the law. I am the law, and no matter what order of protection you have against Karryt Dirge, come UWC 6, it's on. You and I need to have a little chat in the back. These people didn't come here to see us squabble, so let's take it to the back and let them get back to the action.
Go out there, come on. I'm tired of this. Go, it's time to prove yourself. Go.
Right, you got my back out there? I had your
Go.
back.
It's time you fight your own battles. Go. It's tough love. Go.
Ladies first.
So you gotta prove yourself now. Go. Go. You beat him now. Go. Go. You beat him. Go. This is tough love. Go. You prove yourself. Go.
I had your back. Oh.
It seems Sourdough's getting a little bit of tough love from Blake Reed.
All right, this is a weird situation. Let me try and recap what's going on here. Bo Sawyer comes out here with his lawyer, I guess, if you will, Bradley Dupree. Is that what his name is?
Yes.
Bradley Dupree. He comes out here with his lawyer. He says there's an order of no attacking, I guess, order of protection against him from the current champion, Harker Dirge. And now we've got this thrown together matchup with Sourdough, who, no, I understand why Blake Reed's doing it. It's time to put up or shut up. Like I said, this is Blake Reed's way of saying it's time for you to learn how to hang with the big boys in the UWC. And there he goes, 2 soft 5s, and this one's academic. It's over.
Here's your winner, Bo Sawyer.
Well, like I said, that was tough love from Blake Reed. And, Bo Sawyer, he had no problem throwing Sourdough around like a rag doll.
Well, it's tough love from Blake Reed, but we're going to have to figure out where that goes at this point, because I think this is just a learning experience for Sourdough. But this deal with Bo Sawyer and Harker Dirge, it started off violent and it just got bizarre. It just got bizarre, and
it definitely kicked up a notch.
I can only anticipate what Harker Dirge is going to do about this. This is a crazy few moments we just saw here. I mean, we got to tack on this order of protection that Bo Sawyer has against Harker Dirge now for something that Bo caused to begin with, this new lawyer. We've got the match we just saw, if you can even call it a match, between Sourdough and Bo Sawyer. I mean, it was 2 soft 5s. 2 soft 5s is all we saw, and that put an end to Sourdough, and I just don't know what to say.
The only thing I can tell you is, after that display of, Bo Sawyer bringing out his lawyer, I'm sure Harker Dirge is at his home right now throwing his furniture around out of frustration. He's definitely going to come after Bo Sawyer. And, the only thing I can tell you is it's a learning experience for Sourdough. A little tough love, and, Blake Reed just wanted to see what he was made out of.
Well, hopefully he learned his lesson, I guess. I mean, we're just going to have to see what comes next.
How's this camera always find me when I'm in the John? Oh well. Cecil's gonna get hit at 6. Travis Weir, the hell do you want?
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with you. I'm impressed with you. You beat Christian Rose. That's hard to do in this area. You're rising. You want to rise even more? Give me a call.
I'll give him a call, right? I'll give him a call at 6 when I super kick Cecil Cerveza and say, "Ayo, Cecil!"
Coming to the ring at this time, Konrad.
Let's see if he can get by the challenge of the Dino Bot, Spencer Wallace. This one should definitely be an interesting matchup. We've got a man who's been on a roll as of late, Konrad, taking on Spencer Wallace.
Well, this is definitely going to be interesting. I was able to get Konrad in the office with me, and I asked him. I said, how do you feel being out of the Wabash talent agency? And he said to me, being out of the agency, I'm able to show the world what I'm all about. I'm able to show my talents and be able to do things my own way.
Spencer Wallace was on top of the offense at the start of this match.
You know, these are two definitely unique individuals. You know, you have Spencer Wallace, who has definitely got a size advantage on Konrad, and then you have Konrad, which is, you know, he's got his quickness to use his advantage.
Shoving him right back into the corner is Konrad. Apparently, Spencer Wallace showcasing tonight that he is a Dinobot that bites. If the outfit is basically telling you he bites. So that's why I don't go near him that much.
I don't blame you. You know, like you said, you know, Konrad's been on a winning streak lately, and I think he'll definitely want to add this to his list of wins.
Konrad got Spencer Wallace in the corner right now, referee trying to break him up. This is the third time that one of these men have been in that same corner. Charges in, Spencer Wallace ducks under, nice shot to the mush. Spencer Wallace kind of hurt his hand a little bit on that one, and Konrad, I don't think he knew where that came from.
I think he's definitely underestimated Spencer Wallace.
He's taking his eyes off the ball, and Spencer Wallace is giving chase right now on the outside of the ring. The crowd here.
This may or may not be a mistake on Spencer Wallace's part.
Oh, and he scared him. It's scary. It's scary. Suckers him back in and drops the elbow.
Konrad catches it.
Very smart thinking on the part of Konrad. It's almost like ever since being taken away from the Wabash Talent Agency and he's no longer under the tutelage of Dickie Wabash, that Konrad's got a more vicious side to him, if you will. 2013 did not necessarily go the way that he was hoping and expecting, but so far 2014 has been all smiles for Konrad.
He's definitely changed his style and his attitude, and I personally, you know, I think it's working for him.
Oh, now he's just stepping on the back of the head of Spencer Wallace.
You know what, with a guy like Konrad, you know, he's learned that, you know, you got to use anything, you know, in your arsenal to win the match, whether it be moral or not.
This could be a mistake on the part of Konrad, though. If you notice, he's biding his time with Spencer Wallace. He's striking and then backing away.
That could definitely be a mistake, because with a guy like Spencer Wallace, you know, he could definitely surprise you. And we've seen that in the past.
It's almost like he's playing with him.
You know, an opponent has thought that they had Spencer Wallace down, and you know, he struck right back at him.
Kicked him right in that leg and shot to the quad muscle.
It's definitely a smart move of Konrad's, you know, taking a body blow and targeting it. You know, at this point, you know, keeping the big man down, you know, is good strategy.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's playing with Spencer Wallace.
This right here could be a mistake on Konrad's part. He's, you know, showing off to the crowd and, you know, letting Spencer Wallace take a breather.
He's kind of falling back into the ways of what he was doing towards the end of last year when he was losing every single match. This is a very dangerous tightrope to walk across, and I hope he knows what he's doing.
He's got to stay focused.
Irish whip into the corner, and he's so much force that Spencer Wallace almost decapitated himself with the top rope.
He's got to realize that, you know, no matter what, man, he's looking across from the ring, that he's got to take every match seriously.
Konrad went for them double knees in the corner. Spencer Wallace gets out of the way just in time. That's exactly what we said. He's allowing Spencer Wallace to gain as much breath as he needs back.
To the face by Wallace. And Konrad's reeling after that shot.
Ducks under the clothesline.
And another elbow to the face. Konrad's feeling that one. He's got to shake the cobwebs loose after that.
Oh, nice running lariat. And Konrad is down. This could be the opportunity for Spencer Wallace to gain a victory. Here we go.
Oh, 2 count.
Only
2 count only.
Spencer Wallace showcased a few weeks ago that he can't go with some of the best here at UWC Online. He went toe-to-toe with Cecil Cerveza and almost won that match. Running out of the corner, Konrad gets out of the way.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call Spencer Wallace an underdog.
Wait a second. Roll up into a pin. But he's holding the tights.
Konrad wins.
I couldn't really tell from my vantage point, but it almost looked like we saw a pull of the tights on that one.
It did look that way.
But whether you like it or not, I guess we have to say Konrad's victory streak continues.
Coming to the ring at this time, Cecil, Cerveza, and Jimmy Karryt.
Time to see if they can battle off against the makeshift team, Phage X Machina and Travis Weir. Crowd here is hyped up for tonight's main event. This is going to be actually an interesting contest, Dr. Nick.
This is definitely going to be a unique matchup.
Let's try and put these things together. Over the past few weeks, we've been having a war between Phage X Machina and Jimmy Karryt, which has actually utilized desserts, if you will, pastries, pies, cakes, things like that, always somehow finding their way into Jimmy Karryt's face. But
he's definitely used that, as a psychological advantage, against Jimmy Karryt, which, in turn, Jimmy Karryt also has the psychological advantage against almost every opponent he's ever won against.
And then we go to the other end of the spectrum and we take a look at both men's respective partners here tonight. We've got Cecil Cerveza and Travis Weir, and this has been a very violent agenda between the two men from the get-go, and it all stems from the fact that Cecil, from what I can tell, is jealous over the fact that Travis Weir has had such the amazing year that 2013 was. He's the 2013 Horizon Cup Tournament champion, and everybody is talking about Travis Weir and the type of year 2014 is going to be, but he feels nobody is really talking about what he's going to do and what he's going to bring to the table. So it's really a matter of jealousy.
Yeah, in a situation like that, jealousy could definitely take you off your game, and it can cause you to lose focus on the path of what you're wanting to go through. He wants to win matches. He wants to be that top guy. He wants to be the guy that everybody's talking about.
Oh, and look at that. Headlock takeover by Phage. And of course, it was just a couple of weeks ago where Cecil Cerveza started this agenda by viciously attacking Travis Weir and nearly hurting the man, almost putting him on the shelf.
I seriously thought he had a concussion after those vicious kicks from Cecil Cerveza.
Cecil is just all offense against Phage right now as this match begins. Of course, we also got to keep our eyes on the man at ringside, the leader of the Wabash Talent Agency, Dickie Wabash himself, that snake in the grass.
He definitely is going to try to insert himself in this match somehow, I'm sure of it.
Wait, Phage counters out of that scissors lock. And now he's looking for something of his own.
He seems to have a submission on Cecil Cerveza's hand.
He's got a wrist lock applied there, but very nice of Cecil Cerveza. Very smart.
Very good ring awareness on his part. In a situation like this with a team of Cecil Cerveza and Jimmy Karryt, usually before a match or even during the match, you can feel out your opponent. But with a guy like Phage X Machina, you can't really feel out the guy. You really don't know what he's going to do.
You don't know what he's going to do. You don't know what he's going to say. You don't know. Oh!
And, him having...
wait, Travis wants in there now.
Referee acknowledging that Travis cannot be in the match at this point. He needs to tag.
Oh! And as much as I hated that happening, that was very smart on the part of Cecil and Karryt.
Definitely good capitalization on that. Jimmy Karryt seems to just be pummeling Phage X Machina.
Oh, Karryt's been waiting for this ever since he had the cake and the pie last week tossed in his face. Jimmy Karryt, he chose what was behind the curtain.
Yes, he did.
So that was bound to happen, something like that.
Oh, absolutely. He's got to watch. He can get himself disqualified by doing that. He's got till the count of 5.
Travis Weir is just starting to get his bearings on the outside after taking the clocks from Cecil and Karryt. Oh, and there's Jimmy Karryt cutting him off. Very smart.
Very, very smart on Jimmy Karryt's part. Phage has got to realize, he's got his partner, and, when he has the opportunity to tag, Travis Weir could definitely be a brute force.
Oh, elbow shot to the face, and Karryt answers back. Oh, they're trading blows right now. Oh, kick to that top rope.
Travis Weir's really got the cobwebs right now. He's trying to shake him